So yeah, Jon Courson was never a Christian. Here's why. If you just look at his son, who has denounced Christ and has walked away from Christ, but it was only a few months ago that they were doing videos together proclaiming the things of Christ. So it seems strange that he has nothing to say, nor does anyone else, about how he can't do the scam anymore, because his son just can't do the scam anymore. He never cared. It was just a spiel, because from a young age he was getting something from playing the Christian routine, but when he was exposed and thrown out of the church, well, now he can't get anything anymore. So to his father, we know it's a scam, because when his son was exposed all those years ago, I watched the service when Jon Courson stood up to address his congregation about this particular scandal. And all he did, as I said before, is he scolded the congregation for being mad at his kid because he wanted to sleep around and abuse the women of the church in front of them. Instead of him, as you know he should have done, is apologized for the actions of his son that you've given to us for these 45 some odd years. Remember, the church started in March of 1977, so you know we're at what, 47 years now of Applegate Christian Fellowship. He hasn't worked a day in his life. So how can someone be a man of God who, now that he's not the pastor anymore, doesn't care about what's going on there, but your own son, who in front of you, who you put into the ministry to take over for you, but when it ends, all you do is scold those people, and you just do that in front of people. There was no thanks for all that they had been given. Their family had been given all the stuff. It was only condemnation, because he never cared about them, because the whole thing is over with, so it's not fun anymore. And that's just another indication of why his kingdom is ending and that he has nothing. See, he doesn't have a voice anymore. And so if you go on Applegate Christian Fellowship, you just see it's one video after another condemning him. But yet there's nothing that he has except some Bible studies that he has that are on the internet. And when I get these comments from people, you guys are so going to embarrass yourselves that you wasted these kind words on these people. He's done all this garbage stuff. You guys keep trying to ignore it because somehow you have this appetite of he's some sort of Christian entertainer, so he's entertained you. But all that's going to do is come back to bite him, because see, that's the act. You see these people with his son. You see his son just walk away and nobody says anything. And so you can see Jon Courson too. What are they going to do? Are they going to a couple months later have another reunion video? Or see, they won't do that anymore, because his son doesn't get anything anymore. And that's why you see the con of Jon Courson and people like him. When it doesn't work anymore, it's no fun. They just can't they can't put their heart in to go back. They can't stomach it. They can't put their heart back into it to keep doing the stuff, just like his son can't, because he doesn't get anything anymore. And his son's on his demise. His brother-in-law Brett Metter's having physical things. That's why Brett Metter hasn't been at the church, because he's been having these physical complications. So Jon Courson's on the downturn, and I think we can all be glad about that.